Hi everyone, I hope you're all staying safe and well out there and you're feeling okay today. I've got my little monster with me today and for those of you who guessed it was Thomas, you were right. And this outfit that he's wearing, that is so obviously a pram suit, was advertised on eBay as a romper. So you can imagine my amazement when I opened this after it being in quarantine for a day to find it was a pram suit. Yeah, so Thomas has got a monster pram suit and it's grey and navy striped and it's red as well. It's got red round it, it's got red knees, and it's got fitted monster faces on the feet with little red ears on each foot. Goodness knows how you get a child in this with shoes on, because I had to take his shoes off. It's got a blue monster on the front and it's got monster written in blue. And on his hat he's got monster ears. My goodness, I had a struggle getting him into that because he's a chunky boy. He really is a chunky boy, and I mean really he needed to have no other clothes on to go in that. So perhaps it is a play suit in a way rather than a pram suit, because getting it over clothes was a bit difficult. But yeah, there he is. A bit late for Theme Thursday now, but at least I've got an outfit for when it happens next time, which I'm sure it will do at some point. And thinking about monsters and children and the things that we're told when we are children was quite good actually, because it took me back, obviously, because I'm an old lady. It took me back to when I was a child and the things I was told, and especially about monsters. I mean, there were monsters under my bed. I was told there were monsters under my bed, and if I got out of bed at night, they would grab my legs and drag me under the bed and eat me. Now, I think that was pretty scary. Yep. And it scared the living daylights out of me and my sister, because I always shared a bedroom with my sister, my younger sister, and we had a double bed. She used to snuggle up against me in bed to keep warm most of the time. But yeah, and you know now, you know, these things stay with you. You don't get over them, do you? They stay with you. And to this day, I buy divan beds. And those are the beds with a big solid base with drawers in or whatever. I've actually got one in here. It's very handy to put the baby clothes in. But besides that, I can't bear the thought of it all being open at the bottom and something might be under it. Yeah. At 69 years old, I'm still scared about monsters being under my bed. What do you think of that, Thomas? What do you think of that, Thomas? He says, that's a bit nasty, Mummy. But yeah, these things do stay with you, don't they? See this little face. And yeah, they do stay with you. It makes you wonder, you know, whether you should tell children that. I just, you know, it does stay with you and it's not very nice. And I know that when my boys were small, I never told them anything like that. Never. I mean, they used to think there might be monsters in the wardrobe because they saw a film about it. But never ever did I tell them anything like that, ever, because I know how it affected me. And I'm sure the reason that I was told that we were told that, was because they didn't want us getting out of bed at night and going down the stairs, because we weren't allowed to anyway. And I'm sure that's why it was. But, you know, it does make you think about it. Were you told anything like that when you were a child? It's really, really stayed with me, that. And the other thing that I was told as a child was about thunder and lightning. I've always been terrified of it. And I was always told it was God moving his furniture about to try and play it down, really, by my dad. But my dad always used to come and sit on the bed with us and wait until the storm had passed. And it wasn't until I was 40, my dad told me it was because he didn't like thunder and lightning and Mum was always asleep. So he used to come in with us and sit with us and chat rather than lay and listen to it. But yeah, strange, isn't it? How these things stay with you, no matter how old you are. Things that happen when you're a child stay with you and shape your life, shape who you are as a human being. And I know that my childhood has definitely shaped the person I am. There are so many things that my mother told me that I would never tell my children. And, you know, yeah, it does. It shapes you. It shapes you as a person and makes you the person you are now. And I wonder if any of you have got stories like that. I'd love to hear them, about things you were told as a child and how they affected you in later life. I think it might be a good tag, actually. You have to let me know what you think. Look at this beautiful boy. Didn't Alexandra do an amazing job with him? He is the Tobias sculpt. I can't think what the sculptor's name is now. But he's the Tobias sculpt. And he's absolutely gorgeous. Love this boy. Anyway, thank you so much for your lovely comments, as always, for watching and commenting and just being here for me. Mwah! Love you, ladies and gentlemen.